What else do you see? What's that? What's that?
Oh, go.
Tractor.
Doctor.
Good.
Doctor.
Tractor.
Doctor.
What's that?
Moon.
That is a plane.
Moon. Da. Moon.
What's that?
Doctor.
Helicopter. Good.
Duck.
Very good.
Quack.
Duck. Quack, quack.
Duck.
Dog. Very good.
Kite.
Kites. Awesome, Joey.
What?
Frisbee. What's that? Say tree. Oh, you got it. Good job.
Dog.
B. Bird.
Bear.
Very good, Bobby.
Two.
Acorn. And a. What's that? Butterfly. Want to turn the.
Fly.
That's right. Can you do it with your hands?
Fly.
Show me butterfly. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It is a very busy day in our household today. Our boys are having a birthday party, a double birthday party tomorrow. Joey has turned 3 years old, but we are celebrating tomorrow. And my son Jalen, who turns 9 at the end of the month, is also celebrating tomorrow. Very fun day. We have it at the park, and we are hoping that we will have a nice sunny day like we normally do here in South Florida. It's just been really busy. At the moment, I am waiting for my husband to get home. He is out for work at the moment. I have to go pick up Jalen and Lucy from camp, my 2 other children, because Jalen has a occupational therapy evaluation today. Jalen has a diagnosis of ADHD, but he seems to have some issues with spatial awareness, and you will see and hear Joey running about. Say hi, Jojo. He's on the go today. So we're getting all that good stuff done before the week is out, because the occupational therapy evaluations get filled up quickly in the spots, and everyone seems to be getting them crammed in before school starts, including us. So we have been busy. And yeah, we just wanted to shoot a little bit before we have to head out. Joey, come say hi. Say hello. He's enjoying some animal crackers right now, one of his other favorite snacks. Yum. Yum.
Bye.
Can you tell we're not normally videotaping ourselves? So that is what's going on today. This is going to be kind of a rushed video, and have a good one. Okay, so there's a very good chance I'm going to end up blinded after this. Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking a little bit about me, my family, ultimately how we received Joey's diagnosis. And I wrote notes because I get a little foggy in the head. It's been a very long day. Trying something new with the lighting here, so if it looks like I'm trying to land an airplane on my forehead, you'll know why. I'm trying to see if I can get some lighting correct in my kitchen, because I have all of these like really low wattage bulbs, and don't know really what's gonna come of that. So let's get started. I am 26 years old. I'll be 27 next year. And I am a occupational therapy assistant major in school. it was really important for me to join something that I truly believed in, and since my whole world revolves around therapies, it only made sense for me to join a school program that would have something to do with something I already know and understand and believe to work very, very well. Alright guys, so at this point I actually started rambling. My pregnancy with Joey was a typical healthy one, and now fast forward to 11 months of age, this is where we're at. Once about 11 months hit, I started noticing that Joey wasn't talking yet. He took a little bit longer to walk, and actually even going a little backwards. When Joey was about 3 months old, he caught a chest infection that was so bad that we had to go to an ear, nose, and throat doctor after being on a nebulizer for months. And they started looking in to see if there were any other health issues that he might have that might be causing it. And then finally there was some medication that they gave him that finally healed him. But before that, it was just like bad chest congestion, just could not breathe. They had him on all kinds of steroids for months, like really, really strong steroids for months. And then finally that one medication cleared him up and he was fine. Then again, 11 months rolled by and he wasn't talking. He wasn't walking. Once he hit, I think 13 months, he started to walk, but he still wasn't talking. So at our 15-month appointment, I brought him into the pediatrician so that they could see him, give him whatever vaccinations they needed to, whatnot. We actually saw not his pediatrician, but the nurse practitioner of the office. And she started saying to me, is he talking? Is he doing all these simple things? Is he, clearly when I would call his name, he wouldn't even look at me. His behaviors were kind of erratic. So she started thinking that he might have autism. And when I heard that, I was like, no, there's no way. I need to go see my pediatrician. I can't talk to you. I don't know what you're suggesting right now, but it's wrong. She started giving me all of these papers of local services that we could get, a program here in Florida called Easter Seals, where they provide early intervention with speech and occupational therapy. I just remember saying, okay, fine, we'll get the services just to get them, but there's nothing wrong with him. So we had the assessment done. It was about 2 hours long. I had, I think, about 3 different individuals interviewing both of us. And I started realizing that some of the tasks that they were asking him to do, he really couldn't get through them. It started hitting me. And for months after that, even when we started receiving services, I had a really, really hard time coming to terms with his diagnosis. I just simply couldn't believe it. How? There's no one in my family who has autism that we know of. I have an older brother who has schizophrenia, a younger brother who has OCD, but there's no autism. I couldn't grasp it. It was really, 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 really hard for me. And we started seeing all these speech therapists and occupational therapists, and at this point, Joey was maybe about 17 months old, 18 months old, and I started seeing that his behavior was getting really, really, really bad. He did not like his speech therapist. He did not like his occupational therapist. It was really hard for him to get through it. He had 30 minutes of OT and about 30 minutes of speech and an hour of OT. In that time frame, he had such a hard time. He didn't want to leave my side in the waiting room, and they're like, listen, you need to cooperate with us because what's going to happen is he's going to feed off your energy, and we need to get him in the habit of coming in here. But something just didn't feel right. So after months of going to speech and OT, we stopped. Nothing was getting better, and he was starting to lay down on the floor and tantrum, and I couldn't get him up. And I was physically getting exhausted taking him to these things and feeling like he didn't want to be a part of it. I felt like I was forcing him to do something that didn't feel right for him. We ended up leaving. We started doing applied behavioral analysis at home, ABA. We either got really, really good techs who didn't want to come to work, or we got really, really bad techs who would stay on their phone most of the day just texting. And I'm just like sitting there like, hey, stop, okay? It just, not a good tech. We eventually stopped with ABA, and we stopped everything. I started taking him to a gym for children with autism. Well, it was inclusive. The owners actually have children who have autism, and they have this amazing gym. I saw on the door that they actually provide speech and OT next door. So I said to myself, awesome owners, they've got to have awesome speech and occupational therapists. So I went next door, signed them up, and Joey has actually been a part of their program for about 3 months now. And oh my God, has his speech exploded. I mean, he is pronouncing maybe 30 words. He knows about 10 different animals and the sounds that they make. His requesting has gotten better. He is signing more. He's signing help. Like, I'm just blown away. Something happened this year, and he just turned 3. He's still having a hard time requesting for things and, you know, getting through certain behaviors. It's like he wasn't ready for speech and OT then, but we brought him like at the perfect time when he was ready. We are working on giving him different dietary supplements. So right now he's taking Nordic Naturals. He seems to just be there with me now. Like before it was almost like he was clouded, and now it's like the fog has kind of disappeared. He's more attentive. Just so many things. Like he's surprising me every day. So I'm actually going to link the Nordic Naturals below. I don't know if they've, you know, started making a difference. We took them about 2 weeks ago, but it's just crazy. And anybody who has a child who's nonverbal knows how absolutely beautiful it is just to even hear them try to pronounce a word. A couple months ago, I didn't even know if I was ever going to be able to have a conversation with him or to even hear something that he wants. And now he's saying words. He loves books. He adores looking at pictures. He loves music. Super inspired. A channel actually here on YouTube, ABC Kids TV. Like some of the songs on there has got him singing, and I'm like, wow, like they know what they're doing. I'll actually link their channel below too, because they're amazing. For any parents out there who are looking for ways to get their kids talking, definitely hit them with music, because you never know when you have a singer under your roof. So that's our little about me for this week. I'm sorry for the 20-minute long video, but I really just wanted to give you guys enough information to kind of get to know our family. I'll go in and talk to you guys a little bit more about my children and their other diagnoses, because they're actually going to be receiving speech and occupational therapy in the weeks to come before school starts. So excited. Joey's actually supposed to be starting a preschool this year for the Exceptional Students Program within the public school system, which is going to be a journey within itself. So I'm really happy that I can document this, and hopefully somebody out there can connect with us. And I'd love to hear your stories about the diagnosis of your children, because I know how crazy it can be. It can feel really lonely sometimes, and I don't think enough people really talk about that. We need a support system. We need to feel supported in our community, supported even through social media. Please click subscribe if you like the video. I will be posting more, and leave me a comment below saying hi. All right, guys, talk to you soon.